have a bond here.
Hey, it's funny!
People always say that money, fame, and success doesn't buy happiness. A year ago, I would have disagreed. When I graduated from high school, I went to pursue a career in media. I went to school for every type of media you could think of. I stayed with the journalist aspect. When I got my first job at a local TV station, I started to become obsessed with advancing in my career. Foolishly, I thought that friends, family, and loved ones were getting in the way. So when I left for the city, I blocked out the ones that loved me the most. That was probably the worst mistake of my life, but of course, I thought it was the best decision I had ever made. My career as a journalist was going well, and I was happy, or so I thought. I drenched myself in everything media, everything that dealt with my job. I never really took the time for my personal life. I guess that you could say that I lived and died for my career.
There are so many issues with cliques in schools nowadays. I interviewed a few groups of students to try and uncover why they stick together in a group.
One day, I was assigned to do a segment on teens and cliquishness. I gladly took it. I was willing to do anything to advance me in my career and make myself look good. So I was off interviewing my first group of kids.
So Michelle, you guys all seem really close. How would you describe your relationship with everybody?
Well, we're like best friends, obviously, so of course we're pretty close. And like, we're always there for each other. And I think my boyfriend is like the one who's there for me the most, which is great because he's great.
That sounds great. How long have you guys been together for?
For a few years now, I think.
Michelle's not that great. I mean, she's a nuisance sometimes. I don't know how I put up with her. I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking.
You had me there for a second.
No, I did. Thank you. But no, Michelle is amazing. Yeah, I care for her a lot. Just I think more than she realizes too. As for everybody else, they're okay. They're alright. They're not as good. They're not like as cool as me, but they're still pretty awesome. But they are a blast to be around, and I don't think I could pick better friends if I tried.
So you guys have had a lot of good times then?
We have a lot of good times.
Well, me and Max go back the longest. I've known him since kindergarten, and then later in elementary school is where we met Ange and Michelle. So the four of us have probably known each other for a good 10, 11 years now. I don't know, like I hang out with like a whole bunch of circles of friends, but by far they're definitely the closest. But it just really isn't the same. Like the closeness we have is like beyond compare, I'd say. Like I feel really close with these guys, and I guess it doesn't really matter what circle I was in or what circle they were in. We'd still be friends in the next 20 years or so, and I definitely say yes without question.
They're my best friends. They're pretty much my lifeline friends. I never would have survived life without them. Thank God I met them. And since like my dad is an alcoholic, my mom left home, and I'm living with my aunt, so imagine my life. And so yeah, and Michelle is like my favorite because she knows what I'm going through and she always helps me.
wasn't until then when I realized something was missing. For pretty much my entire life I had been alone, and I ignored anyone who I was ever close to. My life had become my work, my career, my success. I was so concentrated on making my life better that I lost sight of what would really make my life better. Friends, family, and loved ones. It's such a simple concept, but it makes everyone's life come to a full circle. By interviewing those kids, they helped me realize that friends and family would not only make my life better, but everybody else's life better too. Hello? Mom? It's Sandra.